Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start saying all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Hey, double honors to the apostles of Israel Millstone. And shalom, Wakasah, Laha Bakyar, which is peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners, wherever you may be. I'm the brother Amar from the branch of GMS Cleveland. Come back at you with another video. Lord willing to be edifying. And this is going to go into, this lesson is going to, go into Luke the 16th chapter. A few verses out of there. A lot of the brothers are familiar with this, but just want to touch on it. Luke 16, the 16th chapter, going into the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. So I started off in the 19th verse. This is Luke 16, verse 19. It says, "And there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day." Right now, this rich man, all right, clothed in purple and fine linen, represents Esau, Edom. And purple is especially in the Roman Empire, it was known for being of royal, like usually people that wore purple, of royalty, or they have wealth and a lot of riches, substances. And when it said fair sumptuously, basically meaning, like, he was balling. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I just want to get that word. Yeah, so this is the word sumptuously. I'll let this man say it.
Strong's G 2988. Lapros.
Yeah, so sumptuously means luxurious, splendidly, magnificently. So he was living luxurious, man. All right, and it shows you that Esau, Edom, they have received the constellation. They have the blessing that Isaac gave them, which is the fatness of the earth. Lord willing, I'm gonna have to grab that too. This is what this is talking about, man. It says there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. This parable is going in the rich man, like I said, is talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, they are the ones that are currently ruling over Jacob and the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? When I say Jacob, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, verse 20, "And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores," man. All right, now Lazarus represents, the 12 tribes, man, the nation of Israel, man. It says, which was laid at his gate full of sores, man. And the sores, what represents what? Jake catching hell. Matter of fact, let me see. I just want to see. I'm curious. I never went into that word, sores. Nope, don't really say nothing. But yeah, basically, the swords represent, like I said, Jake catching hell. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you look at it from a physical, carnal standpoint, um, if you have actual sores on your body, you are being afflicted. You know what I'm saying? Sores is not nothing that you're happy about, that you are feeling comfortable and good at. You know what I'm saying? If you have sores, like I said, you're usually in pain and you're being afflicted, tormented. And this is the suffering that the nation of Israel collectively has have gone through, man. This is everything from slavery, even up into this day, man. Jake getting gunned down and living in these poverty stricken areas, the whole 9 yards, man. Health, you know what I'm saying, is in jeopardy. This is Luke 16:21, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Right. Jake is basically wanting assistance from this devil, man. Jake is looking for any and everything to basically get aid from their current position that they're in. Like I said, remember, Jake is catching hell. They have the sores, so they're desiring aid and help from the rich man's table, whether that be financial or just some type of love from their adversary. But it ain't gonna happen, man. It says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores, man. Right, the dogs is talking about the other nations, man. Because when you hold on real quick. When you hold on real quick, man. Salakia. What the fuck? Okay, all right. Salakia, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, let me see. What was that in? I'm gonna type in the word just dog because that's a parable going to other nations, man. Yep. This is Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast. It says that ye may know how that the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel, man. Right. So the dogs are talking about the other nations, man. All right. That's what it's going into, man. All right. The dogs are talking about the other nations, man. All right. So when it says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores, meaning those other heathen nations help further our affliction. You know what I'm saying? They help aid in the destruction of the nation of Israel, man. Because when a dog licks the sores, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's adding affliction to your wounds, man. All right. It says verse 22. It says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. All right. It says, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. Right. The reason why it says, and in hell, is not talking about physical hell, or it's not talking about the mythological hell that Esau Edom made up. That myth that you're gonna burn forever is not, because that doesn't exist. It's not talking about that. It's a state of condition. So when it says in hell he lifted up his eyes, right? Because even that nigga Malcolm X, he said the black man's he said the white man's heaven is the black man's hell. So if you just reverse that, our heaven is going to be the so-called white man's hell. You know what I'm saying? Because once we get in the kingdom of heaven, man, it's going to be heaven for us. It's going to be beautiful, and everything is going to be to our liking. It's going to be pleasant for us. But for Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen nations, it's going to be hell for them. That's what this is talking about, man. All right, because look at right now, whose heaven are we in? Whose kingdom and rulership are we under or in? Esau, Edom, and the other nations, man. All right, Esau, Edom being a chief heathen that's ruling over us, and this is his kingdom. All right, he does rule it, and the heathens along with him. So we're in his heaven, but it's our hell. So when we get in our kingdom, this is what this is going into. When we get in our kingdom, it's going to be hell for him. That condition, because he's going to catch nothing but pain and misery, man. It says, being in torment, and see if Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am in torment. For I am tormented in this flame. Right? See, this man he's gonna want mercy, man. Can you fucking believe that, man? This man is gonna want mercy after everything that he's done, man. After everything that this man has done to the nation of Israel, the apple of the Lord's eye, even a punk ass heathens, and the earth is in his the earth itself, this man is gonna want mercy, man. Can you, man, dude? You ain't getting no mercy, man. Matter of fact, let me get that, man, because that's what that's talking about right there, man. This nigga, man. Yeah. Let me calm down. Hold on. Damn. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted, man. James 2:13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. Right. So here it is, man, bro. You gonna receive the judgment that we gonna dish out, that Heavenly Father gonna put on you through us, man. And you ain't getting no mercy, man. Why? Because you have showed no mercy, man. So expect pretty much the same treatment, but in righteousness, of course, that we're gonna deliver to you, man. Once the kingdom of heaven is established, man. All right, you are going to pay for your wrongdoings, man. Thus saith the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I gotta pull this one. It's an oldie but a goodie. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it. I got to get it. Revelation 13 and 9. And if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. I haven't pulled that scripture in a while, man, but that is a classic, man, and it holds weight to this day, man. Just like all the rest of the scriptures, man. You are going into captivity along with the rest of your nation, man. That means woman, and child, elderly, the whole 9 yards, man. Y'all niggas are going into captivity, and you will pay for the wrong that you have done to us, man. And it says, "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword," man. And here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's we're patiently waiting for us to get for the kingdom of heaven to get established, and big bro Yahushua to give us the green light to lay hands on you, man. And that's our faith, man. And that's why it says here is the patience and faith of the saints. We have faith that the things that are written aforetime, written for our learning. We have faith that these things are going to eventually take place, man. Eventually. You cannot deny it, man. Like that nigga Mr. Smith said. He said on the Matrix, what he say? He said it is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what that means. Yeah, so just expect those shackles to be tight, man. You know what I'm saying? So going back, Luke 16, verse 24, it says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented, man. Right. So are you forgetting about this? Let me go to it. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand. Yeah, let me just go to it, man. Are you forgetting about this right here, man? You know what I'm saying? This is the book of Genesis chapter 27. Um I'll just get to the point, man. Brothers know the story, man. Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing? My father bless me, even me also. Oh, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, which Isaac, that's Yahushua, all right, and the carnation, all right, it's one of his carnations. It says, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, it says, um, it says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, man. You know what I'm saying? So, right, are you forgetting about this blessing that you received? That fatness is basically what the riches, you know what I'm saying? Everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that comes with rulership. You got the riches, the money, the wealth, the women, everything that you want, man. You got all that. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that rich man, that parable that we're going into, which represents Esau, Edom, this man has forgotten that he received the fatness of the earth at one particular time. Because remember, that's going. The Luke 16 is going into the kingdom. All right. He's forgetting that he once had the kingdom. All right, and you was balling out of control, man. So you forgot all that, right? Let me see. What I want. Yeah, here we go. So going to that word fatness, H4924. It says a rich dish. Let me say. I thought it was gonna go into something more. It says richly prepared. Nah. See what the root word says. Doesn't really say. The definition doesn't really say much, but nonetheless, that's the point, man. The point is that you receive the fatness of the earth, man. The riches, man. The substance of the earth, man. With that blessing that Isaac gave you, man. So this man is forgetting that right here. So let me go back into it. This is where I was at. I think it was. Okay. All right, here we go. So go back. Luke 16. All right, it says, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things, right? Because when you, right, currently, right now, that blessing that Isaac gave you, you and your people are still living it out to this day. That's why you got something called white privilege. And even um, when going back to, I think Cain, if I'm not mistaken, about whoso slay Cain, vengeance shall be taken a hold on sevenfold. So even that, man, when Edomite gets killed, man, they make sure they throw whomever, throw in the book. You know what I'm saying? And show you too that prophecy is true right there, the one I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this man has, he's gotten everything, man. So it says, but remember, but Abraham says, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest like good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things, right? The nation of Israel, um, pretty much under the curses, and we're catching hell. So you'll remember how you was on top and you was on bottom when the kingdom of heaven get established. You better remember. It says, but now he is comforted and thou art tormented. And that's what we're waiting for, man. We waiting for us to be comforted, which once we get in the kingdom, we won't have nothing to worry about, man. All right, and the roles will pretty much be reversed and switched, so you can understand. Esau, Edom will be at the bottom catching hell, um, and we will be at the top calling the shots, man. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, the Lord said he will be the head and I will be the tail. Well, guess what? That's gonna be reversed. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see if I can grab that real quick, man. Just want to see. Let me see. Take away Frey. Might be earlier on. Early. I mean, might be up. Might be up a little bit. Uh, yep. Slakia. Here we go. Deuteronomy 28:43. It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail, man. Right. So this is what's happening right now, man. Esau is the head, and we're the tail. But in the kingdom, it will be reversed. We will be the head, and he will be the tail. So that's what that's basically going into that last verse I just read in Luke 16:25. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much the point. Um, that's pretty much the point, man. I just wanted to touch on that. Lord willing, us edifying. We'll give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash. Hey, Dabanas to the Apostle, Elsgray, Millstone, and Shalom, Wakasah, Laha, Bakyar.